So there are 3 new updates on the Galaxy Z Fold 8 Wide, and yeah, one of them hints at a fan favorite feature possibly making a comeback. Let's get into it. What's up guys, Sal here. So starting with the Unpacked event, we finally have a date for when Samsung could launch the Z Fold 8 Wide. According to the Korea Economic Times, the next Unpacked event is set to take place in London on July 22nd. At this event, they're expected to unveil 4 devices: the Galaxy Z Fold 8, Z Fold 8 Wide, Z Flip 8, and the Galaxy Watch 9 alongside the Watch Ultra 2. On top of that, there are reports suggesting Samsung could show off its first ever smart glasses at the same event. Now what's interesting is that the same report claims Samsung might bring back the S Pen either with the Z Fold 8 or the Z Fold 8 Wide. And at this point, it's not just one source saying it, multiple reports are lining up, which usually means there are at least some truth to it. But when you actually look at the CAD dimensions of both phones, it doesn't quite add up. The Z Fold 8 is even thinner than the Z Fold 7 when unfolded, which makes the S Pen support very unlikely since the digitizer alone is about 0.6mm thick when folded. The Z Fold 8 Wide though is a bit thicker, so if the S Pen is actually making a comeback, the white model is the more realistic bet here. There's also a pretty interesting angle behind this. Apparently the same report claims Samsung is considering bringing the S Pen back because of Apple. With Apple expected to launch its first foldable iPhone, likely called the iPhone Ultra, Samsung wants to differentiate and offer something extra. So yeah, you can thank Apple for this one, I guess. That said, nothing is confirmed yet. Since this is translated from Korean, the wording isn't very clear. It's hard to tell whether they mean the Z Fold 8 Wide specifically or just future fold models in general. So until we get something more concrete, take this with a bit of skepticism. Moving on, Android authorities spotted animations of the Z Fold 8 Wide inside One UI 9 firmware. It doesn't reveal anything completely new, but it does confirm that the inner display has a 4:3 aspect ratio, which should be better suited for content consumption. I already compared the Z Fold 8 and the Z Fold 8 Wide using the CAD dimensions. The wide version is obviously wider, but if you rotate the regular Z Fold 8 into landscape, the difference becomes almost negligible. But at the same time, the wide model is noticeably shorter, so the fact that it still delivers a similar video viewing area is actually a decent trade-off. The downside though is that it has no telephoto lens at all. So in terms of camera hardware, it still sits below the standard Z Fold 8. Also, it has a 4800 or 4900 mAh battery, depends on how Samsung markets it, and that's near the S26 Ultra mark, which is quite impressive. But at the same time, that's noticeably smaller than Apple's first foldable, which is now rumored to pack a massive 5800 mAh battery. And what's crazy is that the size difference between the Z Fold 8 Wide and the iPhone Fold or Ultra isn't even that big. So yeah, if this holds true, Apple could end up dominating battery life in the foldable space for a while. Next up, we've got the CAD renders of the Z Flip 8, and honestly no surprises here, it looks identical to last year's model. The only real change is that it's about 0.5mm slimmer when folded, so yeah, pretty much the same phone again in terms of hardware. Now about pricing, Samsung recently increased the price of the Z Fold 7 in South Korea, and now the same has happened in the US with an $80 bump. The base storage price remains unchanged, which is good, but higher storage variants are getting more expensive. This also hints at what's coming next. The Z Fold 8 will likely follow the same pattern. Base model stays around $2,000, but higher storage options could get pricier. The reason is pretty straightforward: rising component costs and the ongoing RAM supply issues globally. And finally, Samsung is planning a major shakeup with the Galaxy S27 lineup next year, bringing back something fans have been asking for ever since the Galaxy Note was discontinued. If you want the full breakdown on that, check out the video right here, and I'll see you there.